Assess the effectiveness of software security auditing and logging of changes. Logging provides an authoritative record of activities and events in a system. Audits are used to discover information on operational effectiveness as well as to provide evidence related to an organization's compliance. The security capabilities of logging and auditing work together to address specific concerns in the software development environment. Security capabilities of logging and auditing are error and exception management, source code management, operational environment logging, detecting authorized and unauthorized changes, running software security oversight, performance management, configuration changes, cloud environment changes, changes in security posture, security incident response, security control verification, security information and event management, forensics, PCI, HIPAA, Mars E and Omnibus. Error and exception management is the process of handling problem situations in running software. Fatal is when there is a problem with the program or service that requires its termination. An error is a problem for an operation but not for the overall program or service. Warn is for events that may cause unusual application behavior. Info is any useful information about the system to be logged. Debug should be reserved for development purposes to improve the code. Trace should be reserved for development purposes where there is a need to trace into a part of a function's execution. Source code management is a business and technical process that controls the record, management, sharing, and versioning of source code. Source code management core features are source code accountability, source code integrity, and verification. Source code accountability traces all changes made back to the original developers who committed the changes so that when problematic code or configurations are identified. Source code integrity reveal program modifications that either converge or diverge from requirements. Verification is the process of ensuring the completeness and correctness of the code. Logging captures events that occur in the operational environment. Detecting authorized and unauthorized changes is one of the most effective ways to support security. Software running in a production environment is the front line of cybersecurity. Logging events that have a security impact support security oversight of running software. An example of an event with a security impact is multiple login attempts, which may indicate unauthorized access attempts. Performance in the operational environment should be maintained at a service level that satisfies customers. All configuration changes should be traced to an approved requirement for the change. All changes to the cloud environment should be logged according to organization's security requirements. An organization's security posture is based on its security policies, standards, guidelines, and procedures. Security-related event logs can be sent to Security Information and Event Management SIEM system. Security Information and Event Management SIEM system analyzes and correlates security events to discover and respond to security situations. Security control verification confirms that a security control is performing as expected. Security Information and Event Management SIEM provides real-time information on security events. Forensics is the scientific process of collecting, analyzing, and presenting evidence. The Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard, PCI DSS, is maintained by the Payment Card Industry Security Standards Council. The Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard, PCI DSS, was created in 2004 by MasterCard, Visa, Discover, JCB, and American Express to establish a universal platform to prevent fraud when credit card information is being transmitted. HIPAA is U.S. legislation that provides data privacy and security provisions for safeguarding medical information. Mars E version 2.0 provides security guidance that supports the mandates of the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act of 2010 and the Department of Health and Human Services, HHS. The HIPAA Omnibus Final Rule, put into effect in 2013 by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, was instituted to modify the HIPAA to provide patients with more flexibility and control over their personal health information and strengthen the existing HIPAA privacy and security protections of health information.